Hello traders, hello investors, how are you doing today my friends? Welcome to another video here in the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan and Tesla is going up nicely today, 0.53% at this moment, which is great. Tesla is doing a fantastic movement. I mean, it is going up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days in a row, and it did 7 bullish white candlesticks in a row. However, right now, Tesla is doing a bearish candlestick. I mean, it is still going up, but the candlestick is bearish over here. It seems Tesla is giving us some weakness signs. Oh my God, Nathan, so Tesla is going to drop? No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Tesla is going to drop. I'm not saying that Tesla is going to crash. I'm saying that we do have some weakness signs. So let's talk about that. Let's try to understand how Tesla is going to behave from here, what really takes in order for it to correct, and if it does correct, if we should panic or not. Let's talk about that and much more in this video. Just remember, my friends, if you are already my subscriber, please click on the like button to support this channel. If you are new around here, consider subscribing because I do daily videos on Tesla, on other stocks as well, and I think it's going to be pretty helpful to you. So let's talk about Tesla. So we have some weakness signs. All right, we have some weakness signs over here today, but this doesn't mean we will see a pullback for sure, because as far as I know, the trend is clearly bullish. Tesla just reversed the trend. The volume is following the trend. The volume is increasing as Tesla's price increase as well. So it is indeed a true bullish movement. And I really like the fact that today's volume is not that high because it is telling us that it is just weak. There's no sell pressure. No one is selling Tesla over here right now, short selling it. No, it is just weak. Now, if you want to know what really would take for Tesla to really reverse the trend, let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. In the 1 hour chart, we see also a very strong and crystal clear bull trend, right? This is clear to me. It is a bull trend because Tesla is doing higher highs, higher lows, okay? We already talked about that. It is doing higher highs, higher lows. What would take for Tesla to trigger a sharper correction? I think if Tesla does this, okay? If Tesla finds a top around this area where it is right now, and if it loses $983 along with the 21 exponential moving average, if Tesla loses this dual support level over here, okay, I think Tesla will correct. So far, so good. Tesla didn't trigger any bearish structure in the 1 hour chart, but if it does, we will see a sharper correction in the daily chart, and that's not the end of the world. Now, why $983? Because this point was a resistance level on January 26 and a support level on January 10. And it seems it is working as a support level again right now as well. So remember guys, the market has memory. Some price levels are gonna be remembered by the market for many, many weeks and months. So this point seems to be quite relevant to me. What's more, the 21 exponential moving average is right at this point as well. So if we lose this support level, which is a quite strong support level in the short term, all right, maybe we're gonna drop a little bit more. Now, a correction in the daily chart is totally acceptable, guys. Again, I see some investors that are so emotionally attached on Tesla and they hate to see it dropping. But guys, Tesla will drop. Sooner or later, it is going to drop. It is going to correct. We're gonna see corrections. These are just part of the game, right? Corrections, pullbacks, weakness signs, we all must be prepared for it. But there is a right way of Tesla correcting and there is a wrong way of Tesla correcting. As far as I know, Tesla could easily correct to the 21 EMA again, or even to the $890, this black line over here. And that's okay. It would still be bullish in the daily chart. I would still not change my personal target for the midterm at 11.15 because that's my target. I even wrote a note over here, right, in the daily chart Next target, 11.15. I firmly believe we're going to hit that point, but I just don't know how or when. Maybe you're going to see a pullback before that, maybe not. Okay, maybe Tesla is going to fly right now, but if we see a pullback, let's not panic. Are you going to sell Tesla if it drops? I mean, you're going to sell at a very nice buy point. And as far as I know, Tesla has decent chances of doing a throwback to its EMA, to its previous support level, not only because we triggered a pivot point in the daily chart, but because if we analyze the situation carefully, we see that Tesla did an inverted head and shoulders chart pattern, one of the strongest chart patterns ever. This is a very good reversal chart pattern. Hardly this pattern fails. I think I saw this failing very few times, and it is a very strong one. I really like it. Now guys, some of you ask me about book recommendations, right? And I am going to recommend one author that I really like here in this video, which is Thomas Bulkovsk. That guy, he gathered a huge amount of data regarding candlesticks and chart patterns, and he found the precise statistics for every single one of these patterns. He wrote the Encyclopedia of the Candlestick Patterns and the Encyclopedia of the Chart Patterns. He has a website as well, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at how the inverted head and shoulders perform over here. This is my trading newsletter, by the way, but let me teach you guys first. Then you'll see if it is worth to subscribe at my trading newsletter. The pattern site. This is Thomas Bulkovsk's site, and you may just click here on chart patterns. Let's find the inverted head and shoulders. I think he calls head and shoulders bottoms, right? So let's take a look. Head and shoulders bottoms, also known as inverted head and shoulders. It is a quite powerful candlestick chart pattern. It is one of the best, 13 out of 39. Okay, this is very good. Break-even failure rate, 11%, meaning it fails 11% of the time after we see a breakout like we saw in Tesla recently. Average rise, 45%. Throwback rate, 65%, guys. So 65% of the time, when we see an inverted head and shoulders, it has a throwback rate. So if we see a pullback, that's okay. That's totally expected. The pattern is not going to fail. I mean, it fails only 11% of the time. A throwback happens most of the time, but this is not going to ruin our bullish thesis all the way up to 11.15. Okay? So now is the time to promote myself over here. So if you want to learn, if you want to trade with me, well, consider subscribing at my trading newsletter, the Finance Hydra trading newsletter, the only newsletter you're going to see around that shares its results in this public document. I never saw any service like this before, okay? I am amazed by my own service over here. You can see every single one of our past trades, how our portfolios are doing. Now, let me see, the week 12 is going on right now. However, only my subscribers have access to my recommendation in real time. Okay, so we are beating the S&P consistently for 52 weeks straight. I really like our content. I think this is going to be very helpful to you if you want to be a swing trader like me. And 7 days trial, so you have absolutely nothing to lose. Now let's continue our analysis in Tesla. Okay, we did trigger this bullish engulfing candlestick pattern in the weekly chart. Now we are still going up 11% right now this week, which is great. So if we see a correction, I hardly believe we're going to lose the 890s, okay? The 21 EMA in the daily chart as well. I don't believe we're going to see this going on because the volume right now is very low. When we analyze the 1 hour chart, if we trigger a bearish structure, which we didn't, okay? We are still bullish. We are still totally bullish. No pullback was triggered so far, but if we do, look at how the volume is decreasing over here. I think this is a very good sign. It means that Tesla is going to do its pullback, its expected pullback, but it's only because of weakness, not because of people who are selling Tesla because it is a terrible company and it is worth selling it. No, It is just because we're gonna see natural movement, a natural bullish structure going on over here. So let's not panic if we see a pullback. I still believe Tesla is totally bullish. 11.15 is my midterm target, and I will keep you guys updated every single day on this. So my friends, thank you very much for your support. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Stay safe. Farewell.